everybody, welcome back to the Dram Diaries. It's me, Peter. So I have got another video how you can match something that's allocated. This was a 2023 release, the Twice Barreled Rye from Jack Daniel's, their Heritage Barrel, bottled at 100 proof. Super tasty stuff. Pretty difficult to get here in Oregon at least, but I've got 3 other rye whiskeys. These are off-the-shelf things you can do to basically get something that's going to meet, and we're going to see beat, I don't know if it will, this Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel Twice Barreled Rye. So I don't know what's in these glasses, or I know that the rye whiskeys I put in there, I don't know which glasses they're in. So I'm going to start with A. And this, if I remember right, I mean, it's just delicious sweet brown sugar, rye, spiced oak, toasted oak. Oh yeah, like a rye marshmallow, man. That's what this is. Sweet. Almost feel like I'm smelling some anise right now on it, which I do like. Okay, this one smells similar but a little more oaky, like a little more toasted oak on that one. Man, this one's smelling very much like A. This one's a little more oaky, not quite as oaky as B. You know, I'm just going to start in reverse order, go through the lineup like this. So, start with D. Ooh. Super viscous, man. These are all about 100 proof, right around 100 proof like this is. But wow. It's like a viscous caramel rye marshmallow syrup with really good barrel char on the finish. Oak, not overly oaked at all, but just what you would expect from something that's double barreled, you know? I used to hear marshmallow all the time, and I never used to get that, but on this, I definitely get like a marshmallow note. Have you had this, that Heritage Barrel Rye? What did you think of it? Oh man, this smells so good. Not quite as viscous as this one. This one feels, I don't know, just fuller. And richer, just more oily. This one has a little more rye spice on the finish, mixed with some like dirty oak. It's very tasty. It's not as oily feeling as D was. Let's go for B. Oh man. And I'm liking that toasted oak. Wow. So that's like these, but just roasted, man. And man, rye spice is coming through on the finish of that. More pronounced. And it's a more just roasted version. Nice and oily though. All right, let's go for A. That's really nice too. That's a little bit brighter sweetness, maybe. A little more syrupy sweet, like a little more sugary than caramel. All right. Well, I am going to have to pause this like I do most of the time. Taste my way through these. I know I'm not telling you what these are until the end of the video. So stick around. I'll be right back. Wow. These were remarkably close, and once I tell you what they are, you're going to know why. I do have my ranking, and my first place for me, it was I just put it had like the thickest mouthfeel. It had the most caramel and like most marshmallowy, maybe. It was D. Whoa, nice. So what it is this? This is a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye that I put into a full-size mini barrel that I like to make, and I got videos in the descriptions, you know, how you can make them yourself. I'm not selling lids right now, but this one was a blend. I had two different Jack Daniel's single barrel proof ryes that I had put in a full-size mini barrel at different times. One of them was I toasted the lids at 400 degrees before charring, and the second one I toasted it 285 before charring. The one I did at 285 before charring, it was a second fill. The first fill was with it was a Nulu bourbon that was finished in a maple barrel. I double oaked that, emptied it, put the Jack Daniels in there. Anyways, this is the blend of those two. That's awesome. It proofed down to 100 proof, what this is. My second place was C. It was caramelly, nice mouthfeel, good barrel char. It just didn't taste as thick as this one did. Oh, okay. So that was the Jack. That's actually this bottle right here. This is the one that I toasted to 285, charred, and I don't remember how long I put it in there. 3 months it was in there. 4 months that barrel had the Nulu maple finish bourbon, and then I refilled it with this for 3 months, and it came out to 152 proof. Proofed it down with water. Wow. Okay. Cool. Great, man. These are pretty easy to find, and these mini barrels, they're not that hard to make, really. I tried to do it in a way that I think most anybody could make them. So my third place. My third place was A. It was sweet and musty. I said that the rye was like a little dirty tasting. Which one is that? That is this one. That is this, the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel, which means, yeah, this is the Jack Daniel's rye that I toasted the lid. I actually roasted it at 400 degrees. It's got a noticeable toasted element to it, but man, blending this one and this one together, killer. Really killer. All right, so a little different. Typically, I blend, right, available bourbons or ryes. This, I'm just using basically Jack Daniel's. I don't know if the barrel entry proof on these, do you know if it's the same proof as what this, if this went in at a lower proof, this twice barrel special release? It's very good, but you can make your own, all right, at home. Okay, until next time.